Oops. I forgot what Songhai taught me about this chord. A really good idea. I said, Songhai, what would you do with this chord? Or what do you... Those of you that watch all my videos, I know that's asking a lot because I make a lot of videos, know that I was riding with Songhai, who I met on the bike path, the Orange Line. I think it was the Orange Line bike path. He was driving his car and he said, you should ride with us sometime with LAPV. And that resulted in me, what am I doing here? Anyway, I'm looking for the cord. Where's the cord? The cord's gone. I took the cord into the jacket, long story short. Songhai said he'd put it in the jacket, run it through the jacket. Very good idea. So now I put the cord in the jacket, run it through the jacket, and now it's not in the way anymore. Isn't that great? And what I've been doing is I've been so happy to have a full battery right now. What I have been doing is I just love riding electric unicycles. I can't believe this. As John said, imagine if you were riding them sooner. No, I'm dramatizing that. He just said, imagine if you rode sooner. Yeah, imagine. Okay, well, I don't think that way. Sorry. Nothing wrong with it. Eternity exists in every second. Eternity exists in every second. Is that a tire popper? Yes, it is. If you go the wrong way. So that means there's no loss. It doesn't matter when I start. I could start right now and just have an absolute blast with electric unicycles. But I think what John was saying was just that, like in his mind maybe, and I'd have to ask him what he means by that, but maybe it means, if I was to guess, that I would already be doing much more advanced things right now. But as it is, everyone says I'm doing professional level stuff in my second week of riding an electric unicycle, which was riding backwards after 2 weeks. 2 weeks of riding an electric unicycle, like ride backwards. Okay, and that's 2 weeks of riding an electric unicycle for the first time. Now, I'm not trying to brag about that or say like I'm special. I'm just saying everyone's special. And everyone has their special abilities. And I don't think one of my special abilities is riding an electric unicycle. I hope one of my special abilities is to be humble, not be arrogant, and to attain great, vast amounts of knowledge and wisdom, and without consideration of what names I may be called because of that. Because I already learned as a child that the great inventors throughout history were called the worst names. And we finally have the freedom to be ridiculous, if I say it that way, right? To just create and not even worry about what people say. I watch people all day defend themselves. Maybe it's not defending themselves, but people are writing comments on people's channels, calling them names, saying they're dumb, saying they're stupid, and then they're like, it's okay if you say that, or it doesn't bother me if you say that. I mean, who wants to be called names? Ugh, jeez. Anyway, that's why I call my channel a journal, and I just say all kinds of things that I'm thinking about. Share my thoughts with you. What is my superpower? Humility? I hope. That is a superpower too. Oof. The opposite of humility is arrogance, maybe it's pride. I don't know, that's just how I was raised. Now we can go beyond our upbringing, right? We can go beyond that. And maybe that's another superpower that I want to have. I want to have the superpower of being able to transcend the foundations of my existence, which is Oh, it's a bike path. Nice. Let's see where I'm supposed to go here. I did put a little bit of charge on my phone. I do need to keep my fast charger with me. Oh, I don't know if this is... Okay, I have research to do. I need to find a way to fast charge my phone while I'm out from a portable... Like if I'm using a portable power station. Where am I right now? It wants me to go right. I have to wait to the light screen. Look at this, a 90-degree angle arrow. It says this is for up there. It's showing us that that button, which appears to be for over there, is for this way. There is an amazing feeling of riding the links out here from Burbank, Glendale, Pasadena area. Instead of driving a car here and then unloading the EUC. Wow. Now this happened by necessity because my car is in the shop. I keep saying one of the cylinders is missing, but who knows? Maybe it has a blown head gasket. The Prius can overheat at a certain miles if the water pump's not changed out at around the 200,000 mile mark. Isn't that funny? 200,000 miles. How many engines last 200,000 miles? Not many. The Toyotas do, though. Those are known for that. And I guess people just don't know that. People that aren't familiar with Toyota don't know that there's a car company that makes vehicles where the engines last several 100,000 miles. There's also people that don't know that a Toyota is one of the few vehicles that just keep oil in it. That's how I was raised that way. I was raised by people that raced cars, built engines, worked for the auto industry. They said the Toyota is one of the cars you just keep the fluids in it because it doesn't have a timing belt, right? The timing belts, when they break, the engine destroys itself. I'm not sure any cars are still using timing belts. The only argument for a timing belt was, oh, it doesn't make as much noise. I don't hear a difference between a timing belt and a timing chain, but the timing chain lasts so long. Okay, now I don't know if everyone already came back and they left, or I just don't know. Are people back from the ride yet? Because the ride ends, I think it ends at 10:30, so I imagine they're probably going to stay true to the schedule because there are masters. I'll call them masters that are in charge of that ride. People like Smalls. I just think of him as I don't know if he is, but I perceive him as a perfectionist, and I hope that it's not offensive. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but he's so good at riding. But I don't know him very well. I mean, I've met him many times, but getting to know someone is different than just meeting someone. Well, I see a ramp here. That's making me think there's still some people here. Yeah, I see bike ramps. Okay, all these ramps. Yeah, they're on the ride. I don't know where they are, and I'm not gonna bug them by being like, "Hey guys, where are you? Where is everybody?" Part of me wants to ask that, like, "Where are you guys? Can I join you for the last 10 minutes of the ride?" But my job is to get here on time. I'm not going to hinder the group just because I was late. And why was I late? Because I didn't want to be 4 hours early. Does that sound funny? That's what happened. I was like, oh, if I leave now, because it was like 2 or 3 p.m., if I leave from Burbank, Glendale, Pasadena area, I thought I would just be way too early. There they are. Wow, that can't be the group, is it? Maybe they broke away from the group. Or this could be a different group. Or there's more people coming still. Oh yeah, they're coming. That's funny. Here they come. Well, there's the group. I found them. They're back early, aren't they? That's funny. I was like, where's the group? They're right there. That was David. The guy in the front knows me.
And then they took my old bike MX4 and then gave me this bike.